Hello, lovely people of YouTube. Today I'm going to talk to you about the benefits of the sex balls or Kegel balls. Stay tuned because this is a very interesting video. Alright, we're talking about the love balls, sex balls, Kegel balls, geisha balls, Chinese balls. They have so many names. The thing is that they are so good for your sex life. This is a sex toy. You can call it a sex toy, but it really has a lot of benefits to it, and it's for women, and it's something that if you use regularly, it can really help to have intense and regular orgasms. It's really great, especially if you've been pregnant, if you have kids, and you're having struggle to feel that sensation again and to have a better sexual relations. So I'm going to explain you what they are, the benefits of it, and how you use them. So what are the Kegel balls? Okay, I'm going to put some pictures here so you can see what they are and how they look like. There are so many formats, there's so many shapes, there's so many type of materials. I recommend to buy them in silicone because silicone in terms of hygiene are the best. They're easy to clean and they are really much better. You can find them in plastic, you can find them in glass, you can find them in sort of like a metal type of material. Make sure that they're in silicone, and also the little thing where you actually pull them out, there's like a string there that puts them both together. This should never be cotton, never, because in terms of hygiene is not good. All right, so make sure it's silicone or even plastic, but never cotton. All right, so there's so many samples here. I recommend to get two. Okay, normally they come in together. Sometimes you might see one. You actually may see that there's more, like 4 or 5. Get two. Two is ideal for women to use them to start with. All right, so buy these Kegel balls in 2. They should be tied together, and they should have a little thing to pull it out. You can see it here. It's 2. There are 2 together, and there's when you introduce these balls in the vagina, the little string. This is going to be a string. It's like a tampon. All right. If you can imagine, women, they tell me when they use it, it's like inserting a tampon in your vagina, and that little string stays out, so you can actually pull it and pull them out when you're finished using them. All right. That's how you use them. All right. Ideally, get some lube to introduce them in the vagina. It's better because it's gonna come in easier, and that's how you use them. All right. You just put the 1 and the 2 inside. How long should you have them? All right. Ideally, to start with, I would say 5 minutes, and see how you feel like them, because at the beginning it's gonna be uncomfortable. I'm not a woman, all right, but I've talked about this so many times with my girlfriend and other girls that I've met, and at the beginning it's a bit uncomfortable. What's the mission of this? The mission of having these balls inside your vagina is to strengthen your vagina walls and your PC muscles. You're going to put them inside, and if you stand up, you feel like you're going to have to squeeze on them, so they don't fall out. The stronger your vaginal muscles and your vaginal walls are, the easier it's going to be for you to hold them. How do you start? 5 minutes per day to start. First, sit down, don't move, just sit down and feel them. Then you can stand up and walk a little bit around in the house. Ideally, at the beginning, stay in the house, don't walk around to anywhere because maybe you feel a bit uncomfortable. So do it for 5 minutes, take them out, and then you do it more and more as you get used to it and you get stronger with your vaginal walls. It depends on your vaginal walls as well. So start like that, and let's say maybe up to 30 minutes. You can do more. You can do 4 hours if you want. It's up to you. But the most important thing here is that you do it regularly, that you maintain that level of having them inside almost every week, maybe 2, 3, 4 times, depending on what you want. But it really can help you have better orgasms, and it will definitely make your vaginal walls a lot stronger. So what are the benefits? I'm gonna explain you the benefits of this, because there are a lot of benefits, and as I said, it's incredible to use them. Actually, if you want to get them, I'm going to put the link down here because I don't want to forget. There's a link down there. I buy everything I buy for sex toys and things like that. I buy them in this shop. Actually, you get 50% discount if you buy it down here. I'll put a link down there. It's a very trusted sex shop that I like to buy things from. And you get a 50% discount if you buy it down through here. So just wanted to say that before I start to the benefits. So benefits of using these balls. First, increase of vaginal lubrication. What's going to happen when you use them? Your vagina is going to start lubricating more because you see, the vagina is going to understand there's something inside there, and it's actually sort of like stimulating the walls, and the vagina automatically is going to segregate lubrication, and you're going to be much more lubricated all the time. So it's great for having sex. Second benefit, and I think is one of the best, your vaginal walls are going to start getting stronger. You're going to start doing Kegel exercises without even noticing it, because when you put them inside, your walls are going to start squeezing, and that's what Kegel exercises are basically. That's why they are called Kegel balls as well. You're going to start squeezing, and the vaginal walls are going to start getting stronger. When you have sex with your partner, you're going to be able to squeeze really hard, actually. You're going to be able to squeeze so hard that he's going to be surprised and you're going to be surprised because you're going to feel much more thrust and you're going to feel much more rubbing with his penis when you have sex. And that means more orgasms and more intense orgasms as well, because there's more rubbing and there's more sensation. You're going to have more orgasms as well. You're going to have more orgasms because you're going to be much more sensitive. And actually, you're going to have deeper and more intense orgasms. If you're used to have 4 or 5 contractions per orgasm, you're going to have 10 or 15 when you have orgasms after using these Kegel balls. So they're fantastic. Really, you make sure that you use them because they're so good for having much more orgasms and much more sensitivity in your vagina. There's also going to be an increase of libido because what's going to happen, there's a lot more, when you have them inside with the rubbing, especially when you walk. Ideally, you should walk. Once you're used to them, you should walk because there's going to be movement. And what's going to happen is there's a lot more blood going to flow towards your vagina. So actually, you're going to start being hornier more times. And you're going to start to be willing to have more sex because the vagina is going to be much more sensitive all the time. It's going to sort of like increase the sensitivity. And it's going to be very sort of like when there's blood there's sensitivity, and when there's sensitivity, you want to be willing to have sex. Finally, this is not sexual, but it can help, especially women when they grow older, maybe after the menopause as well. They might have starting urine leaks, all right? They might have lose some urine during the day because the muscles or the sphincters cannot hold, the urethra cannot hold the pee inside. This type of having these balls, using these balls, and this type of exercise of squeezing is going to really help you avoid these urine leaks as well. So it's a great advantage when you grow older. It's going to help you a lot. So what happens if you go on the street and you need to be careful with a few things, okay? Just a few things that you have to be careful, okay? If you go outside, once you start going outside with the balls and walking on the street and so on, you need to be aware that you have to squeeze them all the time and make sure that they're inside. When you sneeze or cough, make sure they may come out, because depending on the sneeze or the cough, but they may come out. So if that happens, just go to the bathroom, go anywhere you're alone, and just put them in again. Nothing wrong is going to happen. But when you go out, make sure that that you're secure, you feel secure, that you know that you can control it, and just avoid this type of bouncing, or if you're going to do some really strong exercises, don't wear them. I mean, don't put them inside, because you might have a little bit of a strange situation if you're going to do that. But if you're going to walk, just walk around. Actually, this can be also a sex fantasy. Some girls, some women, they love, or men even, they like to put it, say, hey, put those inside, because I like to think that you have them inside. And actually a woman might be having that type of fantasy of walking around there, knowing that they have that inside, and for whatever reason they might feel like that's a sex fantasy, or that might arouse them even more. All right, but that's up to you. I don't know, whatever you like. I just wanted to share this with you because I think it's very important, because there's so many women that actually lose their sensation after they have kids, after they give to birth, they lose the vaginal tightness, and they lose the vaginal muscle strength, and they lose the capability of having orgasms and feeling. So make sure you do this and buy it. You can buy it. It's very easy to buy them and very easy to use them. So thank you for watching this video. Again, subscribe to my channel if you want to receive videos like this every week. There's a button down there to actually subscribe. I leave you a link to my blog down right here. 2 gifts just for visiting it, just 2 incredible ebooks. You get reviews on sex courses, things to make your sex life so much better. I just want to help you become a better lover. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.